Good morning, lovely people, and welcome to vlog number one. I am so excited to be vlogging. I love vlogs so much, and I am such a chatty person, so I will talk your ear off today. But I love vlogs because it it's sort of like writing you guys a letter, right? Writing like a Dear Diary entry explaining what I did throughout the day and what my thoughts were and what happened. But instead, I get to show you and I get to speak to you and I get to let you inside of my brain with silly thoughts. So I love vlogs so much. I'm actually going out to breakfast with my mum and my sister. It's 8 a.m. at the moment, and my partner just left because he has something very exciting on today, which I really wish him luck for. And so we're going out to breakfast to one of our favorite breakfast places, which is super exciting. Also, behind me right now, I don't know if you guys are the same way that I am, but when someone gives me flowers, for example, these were flowers by my boyfriend, I find it really hard to throw them away. Like truly. And so I'll show you guys in a second, but these flowers are not looking too great. They are dead and wrinkly and they should be let go of, but I just can't bring myself to do it. So that's one of the things that we're going to be doing together today. Throwing these flowers away because it's time, and even though I'm so sentimental and I feel so bad throwing them away, but I just have to come to the understandings that flowers die and it's okay to let them go. I do have these flowers, which are dried flowers, which I swap out. So every time my fresh flowers die, I put this back on my bedside table so that it's easier to let go of the other ones, because I'm like, okay, but I have the memories for these ones. These are 3 roses from each of our anniversaries. Well, I lie. One is from when my partner asked me to be his girlfriend, the other 2 are anniversaries. And so it's sort of like sentimental, and I still get to have something like sentimental flowers on my bedside table, even though they're not fresh. But at least I can let these ones go because look at them. These are the flowers, and as you can see, they are very dead. Anyway, so let's get ready to go out for breakfast because I'm thinking of leaving in about maybe 15 minutes, because then it's a 20-minute drive there. Okay, getting ready time. Let me be so real with you guys. My makeup bag, like inside of my bag, it is so messy and dirty in there because my mascara exploded. And this is the 3rd time that my mascara explodes. I've tried different brands. It keeps exploding. I don't know what to do. I'll show you. This is what I mean. So there's like, my mascara exploded and now there is this like black mascara stuff all over everything in my bag. Look, it's even over my sunscreen. I'll try and show you. It's even over my sunscreen. It is everywhere. And the first few times that it happened, I spent a lot of time cleaning everything in my makeup bag to like, you know, because I don't like to have like messy or dirty things. But I've just given up. I've given up. I've tried different makeup brands or mascara brands, like nothing seems to work. Anyway, in terms of makeup, I actually don't have a lot of makeup at all. And I don't do a lot of makeup in general, actually. So I literally own 1 mascara, 1 blush, what else? 1 lip stuff, and I honestly think that's it. Maybe a few other bits in there. I actually never even used to wear makeup. I think when I was maybe 12 to 14, I wore makeup all the time because I was watching a lot of YouTubers that did makeup. Like my favorite YouTuber ever throughout the years has been Zoe Sugg, which is so funny because I still watch her vlogs and I love them now. Like she has a beautiful, beautiful family and she makes like really heartwarming vlogs. Like her type of vlogs is probably my favorite type of video to watch on YouTube. It feels so homey and so beautiful and nice. Yeah, so when I was watching or consuming that content, I was a little bit more into makeup, especially Zoe because she did a lot of makeup stuff. But then from maybe 14 to when I was 20, to be honest, or maybe 19, no, 20, I think, I never ever worn makeup. I didn't actually own makeup. And when I started an office job, I got back into makeup, just like very minimal one, but it has made me feel so nice. Like I love getting ready in the morning, even if it takes me like 5 minutes to put mascara on. It's sort of like it feels like self-care-ish to me. I really enjoy mornings like this where it's so quiet, and it's a Sunday today, guys. Sunday is my favorite day of the week. I was talking about it with a coworker the other day. She was like, "What's your favorite day of the week?" I was like, "I'm going to have to say Sunday because I get to reset, like I do a Sunday reset, but also I really like Mondays, like the start of the week. It feels so fresh. So I, yeah, just love Sundays. There's such a good energy on Sundays, I feel. I would just quickly pop a couple of dishes in the dishwasher and do a quick tidy up before I leave the house, and then it's breakfast time, which I'm so excited for. I do want to show you guys, yesterday I got into like a baking mood, and so I made us some muffins. They are blueberry muffins, and just opening it up, it smells so good. Last week I made apple cinnamon ones, and they were so good, and we had them for breakfast like every day. So this week I thought I'd change it up and make blueberry ones instead, which have proven to be really yummy as well. Although, I don't know, I might prefer the apple ones. Not sure yet. Shall we do a play? I'll show you guys because he loves his toy. I came downstairs to put my shoes on and leave, and I found my headband. So I think I'm gonna put it on and wear it today because it doesn't look too bad, and that way my hair stays out of my face, which is fantastic. But all I'm gonna be bringing is literally my water bottle, my keys, and my phone. I'm so excited for breakfast. There's quite a few things going on with my car at the moment. She's doing her best, but it may not be enough. So there's quite a few noises happening as I drive. Nothing is unsafe, like it's very drivable, and we are fixing it. We're actually doing an engine rebuild for this car because I love my car so much. It's very old, but I love her. But you guys are going to experience the noise that my car is making with me before it gets fixed, possibly today or tomorrow. And I always try not to get embarrassed because who cares what people think about you, right? But the noise is quite loud and I get really embarrassed when I'm driving past and like people like turn their heads. I'm like, oh my gosh. Just a little bit of realness to my life at the moment. So if your car is having issues, we're in the same boat. I don't actually remember a time when my car hasn't had issues going on. She's always got something wrong with her, but I love her. Let's turn her on. Can you guys hear that noise? I'll put the window down. Also, a little bit more realness as well. I have a box in the back of my car, and it has been there for a month. We recently changed offices at work, so it was the box that I used to bring my stuff from the old office to the new office, and all it has in there, I believe, is candles, and I still haven't taken that out. So guys, hold me accountable. Today we will get rid of this box. Anyways, let's drive to breakfast. I just got home. Breakfast was fantastic, although I feel like I should call it brunch, but my partner just got home as well, and we're about to go to the gym, so I have to get ready. It actually turned out to be really rainy and cold today, which I did not expect, but it's kind of cozy, so I'm not complaining. Cuddle time. Is it cuddle time before the gym? Now with mummy doing cuddle time. He gets cuddles from everyone. You guys might not know that we actually have a little scooter and we mostly go around on it, but I wanted to show you what I look like with my helmet on because it's kind of goofy.
I kind of look like E.T. a little bit.
But let's go. This is our entree for lunch. It's bread with pesto, bocconcini, olives and pine nuts. And this is our lunch. We have some pasta with beef and pasta sauce. We just had lunch and it's time to now do a quick tidy up and clean. We have a lot of leftover pasta, which is actually great because it's going to be my leftovers for work tomorrow. And my partner is most definitely going to eat some of the leftovers tomorrow as well, but tonight for dinner as well. My partner has actually just popped out for work for the evening, so he won't be home until about 11:30 or midnight tonight. I'm just going to put my leftovers away and then start tidy up. This pasta was so yummy and I have been craving this rigatoni pasta because it's been in our pantry for quite some time and I've been craving it. Tomorrow's work lunch is prepped, which is very exciting. I am looking at the weather outside and I think it's sunny, so we might even go for a walk. And by we, I mean you and I. We might go for a walk, you and I, maybe at the beach or something of the sort. I did want to show you guys the cutest little capsicum. Mum, if you're watching this, thank you. This came out of her garden, Mum's garden, and it was the first capsicum that we have harvested. It wasn't really growing more than this, so we were like, okay, it's the first one, let's just take it. So I'm going to be brainstorming some recipes to chuck this one in. It could just be like a portion. This is like a portion of capsicum. It's very cute. I can't wait. I'll keep you guys updated on where I use it and what recipe I use it in, but I'm so excited. It looks so cute. Couple of different things going on. First of all, I need to fill up my water bottle because it is currently 4 p.m. I've only drank a liter of water today. By this time, I finished my second liter and I'm on to my third. So I am running behind schedule. I don't actually know why or how, but I have to do that now. Look, she's empty. Then, once my water bottle is filled up and I take at least a couple of sips, we are heading to the bedroom and we are throwing away the flowers on my bedside table. Although it brings me great sadness to do so, I said this morning that I would, so I must. At some point today, we also have to tackle the box in my car, but we'll get to that. This is so motivating. Okay, let's go. So, first step, in the kitchen, again, to fill up my water bottle. I feel like you guys have been in the kitchen the whole day with me today. The old dried up bouquet ready to be replaced. I actually tried to dry 2 of the flowers from that bouquet, however you say it, but it didn't work. They didn't really dry. They're still quite wet. I don't know if I'm meant to be leaving them for longer or if they're just not going to dry because they're not roses. All of these 3 are roses, and I know that roses dry really well, but I didn't know if other flowers could dry as well, and those flowers didn't have a rose, so I got like similar flowers to roses, but it's not looking good. This one is kind of dried, but this one is very wet. But I think I'm going to leave them there for a little bit longer and cross my fingers. As you can see, I have just come back from our weekly grocery shop. I am sweating. It got so warm all of a sudden. Like I told you guys, it was a bit rainy this morning, very cloudy, very overcast. Now it is bright and sunny out there. It is warm. I'm going to put all of this away in the fridge now. I have a couple of updates. First of all, water update. I have nearly finished my second bottle of water. I am completely behind schedule, but I got there in the end. I don't know how I didn't drink a lot today because I even went to the gym, so I'm not sure. The second update is that everything is tidy, everything is put away, and I also wanted to share with you, I took the box out of my car. I did record it actually, but for some reason I didn't press record. Well, I didn't record it. I put my camera up to record it and I thought it was recording. It wasn't. But I took the box out of my car and I'm so happy because I had procrastinated that for about a month. I also wanted to give you a book update. So this is what I'm reading at the moment. It's called Chicken Soup for the Christian Soul. And it is incredibly heartwarming. The story of how I found this book is we went to a like Airbnb type of thing, like a hotel, a place that's not yours that you stay on a holiday. And when we got to this Airbnb on the first night, I believe, there was a couple of books just displayed for, I guess, guests to read. And one of them was this book. Not this book, this is my book, but this book. And so on that first night, I picked it up because I thought the title was so interesting and I didn't really know what to expect. And I started reading it, and it's basically a bunch of short stories. It is incredible. Every time I read one of those short stories, I cry. They're all so incredibly touching and it's wonderful. I loved it so much that my mum and sister who were there with me bought it for me. They purchased it and gave it as a gift when we came back. Like they ordered it online and delivered, and it was such an unexpected surprise. I could actually cry right now just thinking about like the whole thing, like not only this book but like to have such amazing people in my life that really pay attention to detail and that really care about my happiness and that saw something that I really enjoyed and wanted to, you know, bring that joy into my life. I feel so grateful. Speaking of gratitude, I was just thinking about this now, but before as well, when I was just sort of sitting with my thoughts and thinking about how grateful I am to have such a beautiful group of people in my life, like a small group of people, but a beautiful, beautiful group of people in my life. And I was thinking about the fact that when I was young, I asked my mum for a camera, and my parents helped me buy that camera. And here we are. You know, I developed such a passion of photography and videography, and I love making YouTube videos. I've been making YouTube videos since I was 12, and it just makes me so grateful to think that I'm doing this now and I have this hobby now. I have this love for vlogging, making videos, sharing content now because my parents, my mum specifically, believed in me when I was younger. Not even like believed in me because it's not like I told her like, Mum, I want to be a famous photographer. I just expressed interest for photography and I expressed interest for having a camera, and we were able to purchase it, you know, a secondhand, a little bit crappy camera, but not really crappy at all. Like it was great at the time. And that has led me to this moment now. Like I just so happy. Let me move because the sun is like right in my eyes. My friend and I were talking about it the other day because something has happened in her life, and we were sort of thinking about all the little moments that led up to that moment, and it got us thinking about the fact that every single action you take could have a consequence that is meaningful, like a meaningful consequence on your life. Like for example, you may take a wrong turn and go down the wrong road, but then something happens to the road you were meant to be on. And so it's like that action had a massive consequence in your life, positive in that case, but there's negative ones as well. And I don't know, it's one of those things that when you are sort of thinking about it, it gives life such meaning in a way. It gives your everyday actions, such meaning because no action of yours is wasted. or in vain. I don't even know how to word it, but yeah, it gives every single thing that you do importance because it could have a consequence. And like, even not in extreme scenarios, but even with how you interact with people, you know, your actions and the way that you speak to someone, the thing that you tell someone can have such an impact on their day or their life. You know, there are interactions that I've had with people years and years ago that I still remember and cherish to this day, or that have impacted me so negatively that I still remember them to this day. So it's really interesting how we often feel like we don't have a lot of purpose in this life, or we feel like we are like little ants in a world, in a really big world, and it doesn't really matter, like we don't really matter. But when you zoom into your life and when you look at your life, everything matters. I just think that is so beautiful and scary in a way, but also just amazing. I don't have anything planned for the night, so I think it's just going to be a very homey night, just staying home and cuddling up and cozying up with the kitty cat that's walking around. Look at him. I'm so grateful for today. It's been such an amazing day. I generally love Sundays because it's really like a beautiful resetting day. I usually don't do too much. I never really have anything planned, and I love it that way. Usually on Sundays, I do like a Sunday reset for cleaning. So I have a list of things that I clean every week, and I really enjoy that. Like, I put music on, and I know that, for 3 hours or 2 hours sometimes, depending. But I feel like I got lucky today because yesterday my partner and I did like a house cleanup together, and so there wasn't anything to clean really today. Like, I could have probably, but I didn't. And so today has felt even more cozy and relaxing. Like, I feel like I didn't do anything. I didn't, yeah, I didn't really do anything, but it's been such a wonderful day, and I wish every day was like this. But I am very excited for a cozy night. I just finished watching a movie, which I actually don't usually do. I never really watch TV unless my boyfriend's home as well and we watch it together. But yeah, just put something on, like basically the first thing that was like on the like recommended thing when you open up Prime Video. But it's actually getting kind of late, so I'm thinking I am going to brush my teeth and go to sleep. Let's get unready, or let's get ready for bed. Oh, headband is coming off. I am so tired. I actually cannot believe that the weekend has flown by so much. I definitely feel really grateful to have a job that I really like, because I don't know how I would be going to a job that I hate right now. Not right now, but tomorrow. Time to look silly at night. It's time to brush my teeth and then wash my face. It feels so strange to fall asleep alone because my boyfriend is home most nights, but I need some rest. I really need to go to sleep. I am incredibly tired, and tomorrow is the start of a new week. Thank you guys for spending the day with me. I hope you really enjoyed it. I definitely did. Good night. I will see you next time. Bye.